Hey everybody, how's it going? Jonathan here. In this video, we're going to use the KMeans algorithm and Python using SKLearn to plot some data and see some clustering. I've got some sample data here. Oh yeah, and by the way, before we get into it, hit the subscribe button because I'm trying to get to 1,000 subs. Things have been going great, and we're on our way up, man. I'm really, I'm going to teach all you guys machine learning. Just hit the subscribe button if you could, and I'm going to freaking teach you guys machine learning. It's going to be really fun. So anyway, I got some sample data here. So we're creating a data frame. We're creating a dictionary here, and then we're going to put it into a data frame. And we have customer ID, age, income, and a spending score. And then from there, we're going to put that into a data frame, which equals df. And the reason it's df because I'm just calling it that. That's what I've chosen to call it. And then df equals pd dot data frame. And then we pass into it what? The data variable that we have right here, this data variable. And then the PD comes from that because we've assigned it that name. And what we're going to do is we're going to fit the KMeans model to the data. And that's going to be KMeans equals KMeans of n clusters, n underscore clusters equals 2. You could set it to equal more. It just depends on how many clusters of data that you want to break it up into. And then KMeans.fit df.ilock is going to be equal to colon comma 1 colon close bracket close parentheses, and then we're going to predict the cluster assignment for each data point, and that's going to be y underscore pred equals KMeans.predict, which is a common function that you're going to see in this sklearn library. The predict function, that's usually kind of like what gives you, something useful, more or less. And then KMeans.predict df.ilock. And then, oops, I misspelled df. I did dj, it's df. And then just like before, colon, comma, 1 colon. And then we're going to add the cluster assignment as a column in the data frame. And then so it's going to be df of cluster does what. So it's really important that you understand pandas if you're going to get into any sort of machine learning, because it pretty much revolves around a ton of shortcuts and functions that we have built into pandas. And then plot the data points with different colors based on their cluster assignments. Okay. And plt.scatter df of, gosh, my keyboard must be going. df of income is our first one. df of what? Spending score underscore score, comma c equals df of what? Of cluster cmap equals viridis. So pl dots, what the heck did I do wrong here? I got something wrong in this. plt dot scatter open df. There's a, how about that? That fixes it. One little typo, and sometimes the correction obscures you from finding it. And we're going to plot.x label, which is what it sounds like, income, and plt.y label is going to be what? Spending score. Let's make this more beautiful here. And then what? plt.show, which is what's going to print out the, or it's going to show you, you know, visually. Oh, can I? What the heck? Hold on, I got a little error in here. Got a little error in here. Where are you? Where are you? Line 21, which is df.ilock. Oh, did I have a, yeah, missing a comma. Missing a comma. Am I still missing a comma here? Yep. No, I'm not. plt.xlabel. Those should be that, and that should be that. A couple of small typos. Boy, we are debugging in real time. Spending score. Man, X. Lots of typos, but we're fixing it. So we fix that typo there. And then there you go. There's our n clusters equals 3. So we have 3 labeled clusters. We have our income moving across the x-axis with the spending score across the right. And now we have broken this down into our clusters of data. And, you know, these are, you know, pieces that are, you know, farther away from, you know, you know, I'm going to actually manipulate this data in a second. I'll show you, and I'll illustrate better how these clusters can, how the clustering is going to become useful. So if we manipulate our data here, okay, age doesn't matter. So we're just messing with income and spending score. So let's go here. Let's associate some of this. So this is 40, and then hold on, I want to relook at this spending score of 40. Yeah, so you see how it gets higher. So when we're real low, okay, basically I'm going to move this 60. I'm going to make the break-off point like 65 for the higher income. So if we're 65 and above, so I'm going to just shift this all over, and I'll show you how to do that. So if the spending score is 65 and below, I have to, I'm going to increase the salary. So it says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So here's what we'll do. 80,000. 85,000, 90, 95, and let's hope that this will cluster over those values. See how we have like a really good break there now? It like, there's obviously something going on in the data. It's like, here's one cluster, it's like, and then bam, now we're going down here. So, I hope that illustrates it a little bit better. I think it does. And it's going to tell you kind of where like the natural break points might be for marketing or for advertising dollars, things like that. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one. We're going to keep talking about, you know, real world applications of machine learning. Thank you so much.